and welcome to the Intermountain Live Well Pump It Up exercise video. I'm Cammie and I'm here with Tim and Lindsay. Today we are going to do some strength training exercises. Now these are all exercises you can do without any equipment. It's just your own body weight. We're going to do 3 different levels today. So there's a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3. So just like you were up at one of the ski hills, you wouldn't do a black diamond before you did a green circle. So if you're going to do level 1, you stick with Tim. Okay, level 2, you stick with Lindsay. And for level 3, you stick with me. All right, so you need a few pieces of equipment. You need some kind of soft surface for the lower body, upper body, and core exercises. And then you're also going to need a strap, possibly if you have some tight muscles for some of the stretches at the end. Now, shoes are totally optional. It's actually better for your feet to do some of these exercises without any shoes. You get better mobility and better strength as well. Don't feel like you have to even wear shoes. Okay, so we're going to start out with a warm-up. We're going to do this for 10 to 12 reps. Here we go. Let's go to the right first. Each version. Two more. All right, next exercise is going to be a jumping jack progression. You guys ready? Here we go. A few more. Last one. All right. Hey, good job. All right, now we're going to do some upper body strength training exercises. We've got 4 exercises we're going to do today. The first is a push-up progression. Second is a plank up and down progression. Third is a tricep push-up progression, and fourth is a down dog press progression. Let's do around 8 to 12 reps, as many as you can get with good form. If you start to lose your form, that's a good place to stop. Okay, here we go. So the important part here is your core stability. So just make sure you're not sagging in your hips and you're not warming up except for level 1. Let's get 2 more of these. Okay, our next exercise is going to be a plank up and down progression. Here we go. Keep those hips nice and stable. Your hands just go where your elbows were. And take a rest. All right, next one is our tricep push-up progression. Let's do all these together. All right, you ready? Pick your level. Here we go. So we're focusing on the back of your arms. That's the muscle we're working here, mostly. You might feel it other places too. Just do 2 or 3 more. Last one. All right, little rest. Okay, we've got 1 more upper body exercise, and this is our downward dog press. Set yourself up, make sure hips are lifting to the sky, and here we go. And it's a shoulder press, not a push-up. So just make sure the top of your head is reaching for the floor. All right, take a break. All right, well that is the end of our upper body strength exercises. We're going to move on to lower body. All right. right, now we're going to do our lower body exercises. First, we're going to start with the squat progression. Okay, ready? Here we go. Down and up. Make sure you are using your glutes the whole time. Two more each side, Lindsay. And take a rest. Okay, so now we're gonna do our lateral lunge progressions. Pick your level. So we've got sideways, two-way, or three-way lunges. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. And I've got a knee lift. Oh, hello, Tim. I'll try and stay out of all of your way. And on these, you're gonna do like 4 to 5 each direction. If you're doing level 1, you'll probably want to stick with more like 8 to 12. Let's do one more. All right. Okay, good job. Okay, next one is a hinge progression. All right, here we go. There's a little bit of balance involved in the single leg exercises. So if you need to tap your foot in the middle to keep your balance, that's totally fine. And I'm going to switch legs. Have you switched? Okay. Another key here is to keep on these single hinges, you keep the toes pointing at the ground and really lift the heel. All right, let's take a break. Okay, good job. Okay, last lower body exercise we're gonna do is the bridge progression. All right, so go ahead and set up in position. We ready? Okay, here we go. Make sure you are re-squeezing your glutes every time before you lift. Okay, Lindsay, let's switch sides. And last one. And rest. All right, that's the end of your lower body exercises. All right, now it's time to do some core exercises. We've got 4 core exercises we're going to do today. First is a buzzer plank progression, then we've got side plank progression, then we've got a hollow rock progression, and then a burger dog progression. So we're going to start with that buzzer plank progression. So assume your positions. Watch those hips. That's the most important part here. Okay, so we got to smack the ground. Here we go. Now you're not trying to get it done as quickly as you can. You want to hold it long enough that your core really has to engage. Okay, we're going to do one more each side. Okay, take a rest. All right, good job. Okay, next we've got our side plank progression. So we're going to do, let's do 8 each side. Okay, so let's all start on our left side. Okay, so set up, elbow under shoulder. Ready? Here we go. We've got 8 of them. And rest. Let's do the other side. Now at any time if you feel like, oh, I've done 3 and I don't think I can make it any longer, you just go to the easier variation. You don't have to stick with the one you started with. Okay, ready? Here we go. Last one. And rest. Okay, good job. Next one is our hollow rock progression. Start with your version. Here we go. So do 2 or 3, Lindsay. Okay, take a little rest and then do it again. Here we go. Was that better, splitting it up? Yeah, it works. It tends to get a little bit tight in your lower back if you do too many at once. So just break it down into smaller sets. Okay, so we've got one more, and it's our bird dog progression. All right, ready? Okay, make sure you start with your neutral spine. Here we go. I have to concentrate on this one, so I don't talk very much during it. Good. Okay. All right, good job. So now we're going to do some cooling down and stretching, and we're going to start with a cat-cow stretch. So go ahead and go to all fours, so wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and then find your neutral spine. Okay, so right in the center, and now we're going to do a cat stretch. So round up through your back and you drop your head and your tailbone to the ground. And next is a cow, so belly button reaches for the ground and head and tailbone lift. Go ahead and do a few more of those. So we're really trying to move through the spine and concentrate more on the cat than the cow. And now concentrate more on the cow than the cat. All right, let's come back to a neutral spine. We're going to go to a lunge next. So go ahead and step your left foot forward so that your knee can be at a 90-degree angle. So now we're going to shift our weight forward. If your heel comes up, then you move your foot a little further forward and shift. Okay, so we're stretching the hip flexor, so the front of the leg that's back. Okay, go ahead and come back to the center, and let's switch those legs. Okay, bring hands to knee. Good, and then shift your hips forward. I'm going to have you move your foot a little further forward, Tim. If that heel comes up, you just move the foot further forward. Okay, go ahead and come back to the center. Our next exercise is a side bend, so let's come to standing. Okay, so feet narrow, hip width apart. We're going to reach the arms up. Go ahead and grab your right wrist. And we're going to pull over to the left. Good. Okay, now shift your weight a little bit into your right foot. Okay, come back to the center, switch hands, and pull over. Good, go ahead and release hands. All right, next we're gonna do a back bend. So we're gonna make platter hands. So hands come out to the sides, like you're holding the platter. Okay, pull elbows in really tight. Make sure knees are a little bit soft and bent. Okay, and then you're just gonna start to look up. If you get any tension in your lower back, tuck your tailbone a little bit. If you want, you can look up a little further. Good, go ahead and release the arms. Okay, next we've got a pec stretch, so go ahead and interlace fingers behind the back. Press your palms together. Then you reach your hands straight down for the ground. Good, so shoulder blades come back and together. Just make sure knees aren't locked, and then lift your hands. Okay, go ahead and release. We're gonna go down to the ground now on our backs. And Tim has a strap over there. We're gonna use it here in a minute, so if you have tight muscles, you might wanna use a strap. So we're gonna start out with a figure 4 stretch, so all the way to your back. So this one stretches deeper hip muscles. We're gonna cross the right ankle over the left knee. Okay, and then you reach down and you grab between your legs and you grab under the left thigh and then pull back. And try and relax your head, your neck, and your shoulders. Now, if this is too much for you, then you would just stay right here with your foot on the ground and not even pull your leg up. Okay, let's release and do the other side. Left ankle over right knee, pull the right leg up, or keep your foot on the ground if that's enough. All right, next we've got our hamstring stretch. So Tim, I'm gonna have you grab your strap for this one. You can use a towel as well. So let's start with left foot. So on your back, we're going to take left leg straight up in the air. Okay, Tim's going to use a strap. And then right leg, go ahead and grab behind your left leg first, or you're going to use your strap. And then right leg is going to straighten out on the floor. Good. So Tim, I want you to relax your head and your neck and your shoulders. Good. You just pull back with the strap. Good. Go ahead and release, and let's switch sides. So right leg goes up. Then left leg extends. And gently pull back. Relax head, neck, and shoulders. Okay, go ahead and release those legs. Okay, we're going to do a quad stretch next. So you're going to roll over onto one side. Tim's going to use the strap. And you just go all the way down to one side, so all the way on your shoulder. So Tim's going to get the strap around his ankle. So the bottom leg is going to extend. You're going to grab behind your left ankle. Okay, and then you bring your knees together and pull your heel towards your glute. So stretching the front of your thigh. Okay, go ahead and release, and let's flip over to the other side. Grab behind the right ankle or use a strap or towel. And then you pull your heel to your glute. You can also support your head with your hand as well if you'd like. Okay, go ahead and release. Okay, we're going to finish with a twist, so all the way onto your back. Let's pull left knee into chest, extend the right leg straight. Okay, so keep a hold of your knee with your right hand, and left arm's going to go straight out to the side, and then you pull that knee over all the way to the right. Just as far as you can go comfortably, keeping your shoulder blades on the ground. So if your shoulder blades pop up, then don't roll quite as far. Okay, let's bring the knee up, switch knees. Pull that right knee over to the left, right arm goes out to the side, and shoulder blades stay on the ground. And with these, you can either look up or look over the extended arm. Good. Bring knees back to the center, and we'll come back up to seated. All right. Good job. You are all done. You finished your whole workout and your cool down. All right. You have just completed the Intermountain Live Well Pump It Up exercises. I hope you found them enjoyable and maybe found something new for yourself to work on. Just make sure that you are moving at your own pace. We have those 3 levels, the level 1, 2, and 3. Pick the level that works best for you. If you're not sure where to start, you start with level 1 and you work your way up. And even if you can't do the recommended number of repetitions, you do what you can safely. The goal for the target behavior is 2 to 3 times per week. Whatever you can get in is great, and you can build up to that 2 to 3 times per week. Strength training is part of being able to live a healthy, active lifestyle. Being able to live life the way that you want to live it and be able to enjoy it.